Yo, Flexcast, we are back with our next guest, man. We got another artist here for y'all today. This is her first time on the Flexcast, so I'm excited she's here. She's definitely a mover, a shaker, and a tastemaker. I want you to introduce yourself, and we'll get right into it, please.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, what do you do, Lynn?
I'm an artist, rapper, singer, songwriter.
Okay.
All right, everybody clap it up for Lynn.
Period.
Hey, and Lynn, I appreciate you coming in here today. So typically, you know, before artists come here, there's a little bit of research, like, about how I found out about them. And I've seen you perform twice. I don't know if you know this.
I didn't know
Okay,
that.
so and it's always cool when artists don't know, because I like to be, like, kind of in the cut, just watching things.
Mysterious.
First time I saw you perform was at Lazy Days. This was a coffee shop during South by maybe 2 years ago, or last year maybe.
Last year. I remember that.
Okay, so my boy Guap was performing. I also knew a vendor that was at that event. It was a real cool event. And I just watched you do your thing. And I watched how, because you were probably one of the only female performers on the bill, I just watched how an entire room of men were just captivated. And you're not up there, like, necessarily, you're not like Sexy Red where you're, like, twerking or anything. You just have really, really good music. Like, it's just, it's flat out good music. And so that was the first time. And the second time I saw you perform with Project Youngin. And I saw you perform with him. And I was
Project
like,
Baby?
Yeah, Project Baby. I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah. And I saw you perform with him, and I was like, okay, she's consistent. Like, she performs well. So when you were coming here, I wanted to learn, like, where did that come from? Because you're from Alabama, correct?
Yes, Birmingham.
Okay, Birmingham.
Wow,
How did being from there shape you and mold you kind of into where you are now? Because it looks really polished. It looks like you're comfortable. It looks like you're ready to perform every time I've seen it. The music sounds like you're confident. How did being from there shape that?
Honestly, I want to say from my perspective, Birmingham is a city where people are very flashy, very, very confident already. And I feel like in my life, that's just kind of how I translate it. It's on the stage. That's how I use it.
You like the pop it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any other Birmingham rappers that you're like a fan of? Because Birmingham is kind of turning up. Y'all have a lot of like. There's like I'm just thinking off top. There's Flo Milli. I really like her.
I love Flo Milli.
There's who else? Who else is turning up?
I like Avo.
Okay.
I like Lil Bam.
Isn't Peasy from Birmingham? OMB Peasy?
I think he from. Honestly, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Don't quote me. I don't know where he's from.
I'm just trying to think of like when I hear.
I'm not
They
gonna
might be
claim it.
they might be from other places in
Yeah.
Alabama, but I feel like I'm seeing Alabama pop up a lot.
But yeah, definitely. Everybody in the city, everybody in the state, everybody doing good.
When you go back home, does it feel like it's turning up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Alabama feels so black.
It is.
I love that.
Yeah.
Black and country.
Country's not bad.
Right. But yes, very black and country, very down south like.
Okay.
So your releasing Retribution EP has a very heavy title. Explain why you felt that title fit the music on the project.
Honestly, when I wrote it, it definitely felt like the ultimate release of my emotions and how I felt about the situation. That's just the first word that came to mind. I was like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm releasing all of these feelings. And the words kind of just flowed through me, you know. It just felt like a big release. But I know, on the contrary, for the person who made me feel those ways that aren't necessarily feelings that you would want to make somebody feel, it could be seen as a punishment.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
You know, a lot of times in, you know, normal relationships, you do somebody wrong or somebody does you wrong for a person that's not an artist, that person doesn't get to constantly relive it or constantly hear how you made somebody feel. But in my case, I'm an artist and my life is my art and my art is my life. So for anyone, you know, who plays a significant role in my life, you know, you just might end up in a song.
When I was listening to the EP, I was like, I feel like you're like a give even type person. Like, I'm gonna tell them what you did, like, type vibe,
Yeah,
Emotional music is the best.
You know, so it just might feel like your retribution. You know, so I just felt like it was really fitting. It just came together naturally.
It can absolutely feel like that.
Definitely.
I love that. I love when artists put all their.
I've been on the other side of pissing off an artist, and you're like,
Yeah.
again.
Not again.
I don't know how that
The song
feels.
just plays over and over again. You're like,
Yeah.
I love it though.
So you have an event coming up later this month. Can you let us know what fans should expect from it? Let us know the details, when, where, how can we get involved, all of that good stuff.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
What event do I have coming up?
God damn it, Junior. What event does she got coming up?
I was just asking about upcoming shows or events. I didn't know if anything was scheduled.
Okay, that's my fault.
But just like
any upcoming anything,
the beginning of the year, you know, a lot of times the artists have things that they want to announce, and we wanted to give you the space to do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
If you do have anything, if not, you know, if you don't have any upcoming music or shows, no worries. But if you do, please talk about it. I'd love to get a little bit of a.
South by Southwest is coming up.
Okay.
Yes.
I know that's a very important staple here in Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Texas. And
Yeah, it's a thing.
me not being from here, but me living here, it's been good to kind of experience that and been able to divulge in that. So that's coming up, and I hope to be as involved as I can in that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you plan to release music before that? Do you?
I do.
Okay, that's smart.
Are we still releasing and retributing, or what's the new vibe? What kind of headspace are you in right now?
There might be a release in Retribution too.
Okay.
Within the next, time before South by Southwest.
For sure.
Okay.
But even if that's not a two, there will definitely be new music before South by. So
It's a great time to
Yeah.
market it and network too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Marketing, networking, getting out there, shaking hands with people and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I got a random question I am curious about. It feels like there's a surgence of females in rap right now. Do you feel that? And two, who are you a fan of?
It's just great to be young and turned right now.
Okay.
As a woman.
Okay.
In music.
Okay.
So I'm definitely glad about that, but I'm a big fan of I like Sexy Red.
Okay.
I love Megan Thee Stallion. I love Beyonce.
Okay.
do you have any local artists?
I love Queen Latifah.
No.
I love hearing that.
I love Queen
hearing that. Some people even forget that she was like a very impactful artist.
she's
Some people forget that.
She definitely was.
They
She's
think of
her.
her more as an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
some
all the
people
way
forget
around,
she had
I
a
admire
very-
her a lot.
Okay, nice.
But to tap back in with you about, more of the local women, shout out to my girl Naj.
Okay.
I like
shout out Naj.
Yeah. She's one person who I've been connecting with recently. So yeah, shout out to
Okay.
her.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to her.
Where can people find you online, socials? If you have a website, please drop it. We'd love to support that.
I do have a new website,
Hey.
lynnofficial.com.
Love
It
it.
has all of my socials, all of my links to my music,
Okay.
my bio, everything.
One stop shop.
So yeah, one stop shop for everything, Lynn.
Everything.
All right.
Hey, I want everybody to clap it up.
lynnofficial.com.
Yeah, I want everybody to clap it up for Lynn. We'll definitely drop that link as well. And when you got new music coming out, and when you got shows coming up, we're about to have some new things coming up here too. We'd love to have you again. Absolutely.
Definitely, I enjoyed
Yes.
it. Thank y'all.
Hey, Flexcast,
Thank
don't
you.
go nowhere. We'll be right back with our next guest. Y'all.